Hello, welcome to Cooking Together. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Joe Miles. This is Cooking Together, and we're gonna make some fried rice today with these guys. Let's cook.
Yeah.
Everything is better when we're cooking together, yeah.
Hi, I'm Kate. Today I'm making my kimchi and spam fried rice.
Hi, I'm Emily, and for my fried rice, I'm making a pineapple fried rice.
I'm Suzu, and my fried rice is a mushroom fried rice.
I'm Chef Frank Proto, and I am making a Chinese sausage fried rice.
I'm Saúl Montiel, and my fried rice is family meal rice. This is a fried rice that I basically do for the staff here at Cantina Rooftop. And what we do is we take all the leftover ingredients from the night before, and that helps us keep the ingredients even fresher for service. So we combine all these ingredients with the fried rice and the eggs, and then just make family meal, which is great, you know, because we use quality ingredients. We don't use like bad leftovers. We use good leftovers to make my fried rice.
So my fried rice is inspired by Southern Thai pineapple fried rice. It's something I've had at takeout places and also in Southern Thailand, and it's just my favorite fried rice. I think the pineapple really adds a nice sweetness and acidity, and the cashews are like salty and crunchy, and it's just really well balanced, and so it's just one of my favorite fried rices.
This is just something that I love. It's simple. I always have Chinese sausage in my house. I always have rice. So I'm like 2 steps into it already before I even start cooking. And it's something that my family really enjoys. It's super simple and it's super, super quick.
So my fried rice gets like a little bit of an homage to a lot of like izakaya fried rices, or like I would even say like ramen shops. I love eating ramen, but whenever I go to a ramen shop, I end up ordering their fried rice instead because I always feel like they do such a banger job.
My fried rice has spam, homemade kimchi, and my pre-chopped frozen garlic that I chop myself. I love that it's really easy and it's a crowd pleaser. It feels like it took a lot of time and effort to cook, but it actually didn't at all. You can throw in anything, it's super versatile, and it feeds a lot of people really fast.
All right, Chef Frank,
Joe?
walk me through this. What do you got?
Today I'm doing a Chinese sausage fried rice. I make this with my kids when I teach them at school, and they love it. Maybe about 12 years ago, I decided I want to teach. I teach now. On video, as well as teaching. I teach middle schoolers as well how to cook, which is hilarious and exciting and fun all at the same time. One of the main things I like to point out for the kids is that having your mise en place together, especially when you're making fried rice, is super important.
Sure. And pretend I don't know what mise en place is.
Okay, so mise en place means having everything in its place. Right?
Oh, okay.
That means food, utensils, everything you need, so you don't have to run across the kitchen while something's on fire. Right? So when we're ready to cook, we have everything we need. My ingredients today are super simple. Some Chinese sausage. This one's a little smoky. Chinese sausage to me is fatty. It's got a nice chew to it, like so really nice texture. And it really adds flavor to your fried rice, right? The fat melts a little and it kind of flavors your rice, and that's what I love about it. Some day-old rice, right? So day-old rice is really important here because if you use rice that's warm, it gets mushy. So it needs to be day old, so it's like firmed up,
Okay.
right? I have garlic and scallions chopped up nice and fine, but I also have some of the scallion tops, right? I use the green for garnish, the white for cooking.
Great.
And of course, eggs. You gotta have eggs.
Gotta have eggs.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. One of the other ingredients I like to use, and I think that a lot of the other chefs might be using it too, is this little magic powder.
I like to use a little bit of that too.
It's MSG, right?
Okay.
And a lot of people like have a problem with MSG, especially in Chinese food. But we pretty much have MSG in any, like if you get any bag treat like Doritos, there's MSG in it already. So it's kind of
good
like
stuff.
yeah. So it's because it makes your food taste good. So I'm using a little MSG as well.
All right. It's like Doritos. Kate, what a beautiful mise en place. I learned that earlier.
Yeah.
This is great
Good
looking.
job. Frank taught me too.
Yeah, what do you got going on here?
This is my spam kimchi fried rice.
Okay.
This is what I love to do when I'm like really tired or hungover in the morning or it's midnight.
You do this when you're tired?
Well, not as good as this.
Okay.
It's usually just take whatever's in the fridge, whatever I have in the freezer, chuck it in a wok
All
and
right.
heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my favorite ingredients is spam.
Sure.
I love spam.
All right.
It's really good. It's really cheap. It's really flavorful.
Yep.
It's really popular in a lot of Asian countries, especially. Thanks war. I also have my homemade kimchi. This is my only flex. Well, I have 2 flexes.
No,
This is
you
one-
flex as much as you want.
Thanks. I love this recipe and I love these ingredients specifically because they're very near and dear to my heart. I find that they're the most crowd pleasing for my friends and family. And of course, kimchi, being Korean American, love kimchi. I'm always going to put kimchi in a lot of things. Being able to take some really nice, well fermented kimchi that I have in the back of my fridge and throw that in there, it lifts the dish and adds that bug as well. This is my homemade vegan kimchi. I am not vegan, but I actually like the taste of this better.
What's not in the vegan kimchi?
So it doesn't
that you're using?
have fermented shrimp and it doesn't have fish sauce.
All right.
And there's nothing against that. Like I love fishiness. I love all that brine, but for some reason this flavor hits better for me.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I cut this up real fine so it mixes really well and it gives that nice umami funk.
Smells great.
Yeah, real pungent.
Yeah.
Really wakes you up. And then this is my self-processed garlic. So I'm lazy, but I'm half lazy. So what I do is once a month, I'll buy a bunch of garlic and peel it all and then throw it all into a food processor and then put it into freezer Ziploc bags and then use a chopstick to make my own little cubes. Chuck that in the freezer and then I have go-to pre-cut garlic. So it's not as processed and gross as the store-bought chopped garlic, but it is ready to go and easy to use for my soups, stews, whatever, what have you. Because I use a lot of garlic because I cook a lot of Korean cuisine. So I learned that from other Koreans. It's a Korean hack.
You don't sound very lazy.
It's lazy hack. It's like you do a lot of work on one day to be lazy the rest of the month.
Right.
That's
I do no work all month. That's my secret. I get on Grubhub. Emily,
Hey, what's up?
I love your apron.
Thank you.
Emily, what is fried rice?
You know, Joe, who's to say what fried rice really is? You take rice and you fry it, as far as I know.
That's a good answer. And your dish, this looks great.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm doing sort of like a Southern Thai style, pineapple fried rice.
Okay, I love that.
This is something I love. I make fried rice a lot at home, usually with just whatever's left in my fridge. One thing I love about fried rice is just that it's a great way to use up leftovers. It's really this is my favorite fried rice, but I make fried rice all the time with whatever I have. As long as you have a protein, a vegetable, and some leftover rice, and a little bit of seasoning, you're good to go. This is a fried rice I really like. It's something I used to eat in restaurants, and then I was like, well, I could just make this at home. I can buy shrimp. I'm allowed to buy shrimp, so.
I've never eaten at a restaurant and thought I could make this at home. I've not once in my whole life. I don't see any rice.
Oh, well.
Okay. All right, so there we go. All right. See?
So I am in fact using rice for this fried rice. What I'm gonna do is I'm basically going to make a basic fried rice, and then I'm gonna add my shrimp near the end to cook them because they'll cook pretty quick.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna garnish it with a little Kewpie mayo.
I love that idea.
It's
It's like Benihana
little
style.
Emily touch.
Yeah.
This is garlic, ginger, and Thai chilies.
Okay.
Spicy?
And
yeah, I like a little heat. I like
Alright.
a little heat in my food. This is fish sauce.
Okay,
So
fish
as
sauce.
well as soy sauce, I'm gonna use a little fish sauce. I have turmeric and I have cumin. And I do also have a little MSG. I wasn't even going to use it, but then everybody had it, and I was like, oh.
No, everybody
How
should
could you
use
say
it.
no? I love
It's in
MSG, yeah.
Doritos.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
And it's in all-dressed chips for my Canadians out there.
All right.
The most
I don't know
delicious
what that is.
chip.
I don't know.
I'll bring you
But
some.
yeah, bring me
They're-
some.
Oh, they're good.
All right.
So I'm working on a mushroom fried rice. I really enjoy mushrooms a whole lot. I was actually vegetarian for about 15 years, and even though
What happened?
I had a burger,
Okay,
and I was
there
like,
you go.
damn, this is
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
really
Yeah,
good.
they're good, right?
But I still do enjoy eating vegetarian quite a bit, especially mushroom. It's one of my favorite foods. I'm keeping my fried rice pretty simple, really focusing on garlic and mushrooms as the two main kind of stars of the fried rice. With the addition of some eggs, some green onion, some beni shoga, which is a Japanese pickled ginger. Usually it's pickled in some rice vinegar as well as some shiso. So you do get that kind of nice floral kind of earthiness to it.
Okay.
And then of course a little bit of sambal, MSG, sesame oil, soy sauce, and I like using butter as well too. I know it seems like it's a lot, but it's really simple,
Doesn't.
really
It
clean.
doesn't. That sounds
great. And I try to keep it really easy. It's approachable, especially after a long night of martinis. This is the best kind of cure for the next day. So yeah.
You have a name for this dish.
I'm just gonna call this mushroom fried rice.
Okay. All right. That's perfect.
Makeup. I need some makeup. No makeup.
Chef Saúl. I knew there was. How you doing, man? I knew there was gonna be a twist to your dish, and here it is. I see avocados. I see yellow rice.
Basically, I'm making family meal.
Okay.
This is what we do something here at the restaurant, and we do this at least once or twice a week. And we take all the leftover mise en place from the night before and make family meal with it. Sometimes I make it with pasta, but in this case, we're gonna make it with some Mexican rice. At least I make it once a week here at Cantina, and that's because it helps me clean up my fridges, and also it's easier to make rice for everybody. Like we can please so many people, and you know, it's something that I really like and I share with my staff, and my staff is part of my family, so. And this is just in case if I get thirsty.
I knew there was gonna be a beer.
You have to be prepared for what's the worst case scenario.
Is this going in it, or is this just going in?
Yeah,
directly
it's definitely
down
going.
the hatch?
It's definitely going in it.
Okay. All right.
It's part of the recipe.
And what is this beautiful little cup of?
I mean,
sauce?
you know, Mexican food without spicy, it's no Mexican. So I have some chile de árbol salsa, just to sprinkle around. And you know, like I said, all the leftover ingredients from the night before into a dish. And this is how we keep my food cost a little low and also more fresh. And this is something I also do at my house. Basically, I take whatever is in the fridge and Mexican rice, eggs, and that's it, fried rice. It's amazing how you can put so many ingredients into one plate and mix it with rice, and the rice kind of balance it up, all these ingredients. And when you put them all together, it tastes really good.
All right, time to make the fried rice. I always start out with a little bit of oil. My sausage is gonna go in, and I'm gonna get that nice fat from the sausage out so that it flavors my oil, right? You wanna be in high heat as possible for this. Notice that I have everything I need within my arm's reach. We talked about mise en place. Everything I need is right in front of me, okay? It's really simple. I take my sausage that's chopped up. I'm gonna brown that in a little bit of oil. I add some aromatic vegetables like garlic and scallions. And then I add my rice, a little white pepper, a little MSG, a little bit of salt. And then I crack 3 or 4 eggs. And once my rice is hot, I make a little well in the center, scramble my eggs in with the rice. My eggs go in. I'm gonna let those cook a little and kind of scramble them in the center. I do want the eggs to kind of coat the rice a little. At this point, I shut my heat off. Shut the heat off, add some sesame oil, add some soy sauce, mix it all up, top with some green onions, and you're good to go. It's super simple, quick, easy recipe. My rice is hot, my eggs are cooked. That's it. Only one last thing to do before I actually serve this is to give it a taste, because you should taste your food before you serve it to your friends and family. Nice. So I just like to plate it simply. I'm kind of going for that classic Chinese food restaurant style, and then just a little bit of my scallions on top. And that is my fried rice. I'm proud of that. I like it. I think it looks good.
I have a certain way that I like my fried rice. So I like to, of course, brown the Spam first. You want to get that Maillard reaction. I like to have that crispy bits on the Spam. And then I saute the kimchi quickly after that, along with the scallion whites and the garlic. But then I throw my sauce mixture along with the MSG and the white pepper already mixed in next, because I like to have the sauce kind of get time to know the mix-ins before I put in the rice, because I don't like to throw sauce directly onto rice. For some reason, I don't know. Personally, I find that the sauce just soaks into the rice really fast for me, and I like to give time for the sauce to get to know the other ingredients and then toss it all with the rice. That's just my personal preference. And then, of course, pull everything to the side after you throw in the mixed frozen vegetables. Scramble some eggs on the side, and then toss everything together once the scrambled eggs kind of get like to a wet scramble consistency, so you're not mixing raw eggs right into the rice so it doesn't get too mushy. And then normally I would just serve this right out of the pan. Or just me and my husband. But we're gonna plate it. Are you ready? I'm just gonna dump her in. A little sriracha for heat. This is mine. No one can take this home. And then a little grunion tops. Grunion. A little grunions. Green onion. It's a grunion. Grunions are green onions. Love my grunions. And then a little sesame seeds. Toasted, roasted sesame seeds. And that is my Spam kimchi fried rice.
To make this fried rice, what I do is I get a pan really, really ripping hot. I add a little bit of oil. I put my aromatics in first, and then I immediately put my tomatoes and pineapple in to start cooking because I want to get the liquid out of the tomatoes and I want to get a little char on my pineapple.
And cumin. Rice. And I'm gonna add my soy sauce now. A little MSG. Turmeric. And mix this up.
So with this recipe, I work a little bit ass backwards because shrimp cook so fast. Usually you'd put your protein first, but in this one, I put my shrimp in last.
Shrimps. My shrimp. I've actually been getting more into like buying fresh shrimp, and like there's a fishmonger by my house that I was too scared to go into for a while, but I've gotten up the nerve to go into the fishmonger and the butcher, and I think things are really looking up for me. I'm also gonna add my cashews now. You know what? I deserve a little white pepper, why not? Give it a little mix. Give that like 10 more seconds to just like absorb the flavor, and then I'm gonna turn off the heat. Yeah, I feel good about that. And now before I garnish, I'm gonna add my fish sauce and some sesame oil. Yeah.
I love this fried rice because it is sweet, it is salty, it is crunchy, it is like you get a little char on it. There's just so many different things going on. Garlic, ginger, it's just like a really balanced, tasty fried rice, and it's so easy to make.
And there it is, my pineapple fried rice.
I'm gonna start off by just oiling my pan a little bit, and I wanna be a little bit more on the generous side. For the reason being, I'm gonna use mushroom as my base. With my fried rice, it's pretty, I guess, like minimalistic and simple as far as ingredients go. I love using mushrooms. It's, you know, it adds a nice earthy and woodsy element to the fried rice. Kind of brown these up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just season this with a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna add a little bit of white pepper, a little bit of garlic. We're gonna go ahead and add a little knob of butter. What the butter is gonna do, it's gonna really kind of coat around the rice and all the mushrooms. I mean, mushroom, garlic, and butter is already such a beautiful combination. And when you add rice and soy sauce and sesame oil, it just becomes that much better. Now that I see my mushrooms starting to brown up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add my rice. Woo! I think the importance of like cooking a good fried rice is like your order of operations and timing. So I always start off with something that can definitely take on a little bit more char and cook, like the trumpet mushrooms. I make sure that I don't add garlic too soon because you don't want to burn your garlic, because then you'll end up with a gnarly bitter flavor. And just kind of like adding layers, layer by layer, and seasoning all the way as well too. I love using sesame oil, soy sauce, kind of like, you know, the standards, white pepper, MSG. I also love using a little bit of sambal just to kind of like, you know, add a little bit of that really funky umami flavor that you get from the shrimp paste that's in there. And now we're just gonna go ahead and incorporate everything all together. We want to become one homogeneous fried rice. Nice big bowl over here. All right, and then to finish the fried rice, I'm just gonna give it another quick drizzle of some sesame oil, not too much. A little bit of the green parts of the scallions, just all around. One of the things I love about fried rice in like a lot of izakayas in Japan is the use of beni shoga. It not only gives it a pop of color, but also adds a little bit of brightness to the fried rice as well. And this, everyone, is my mushroom fried rice. I hope you all enjoy.
All right, so I'm gonna do what Chef Frank did, but Mexican style. I'm gonna start with some chorizo, my favorite pork ingredient. So I start with oil, hot pan, hot oil, and then I sear the chorizo. When I sear that, I make sure all the oils come out of the chorizo, and then I add the other ingredients as we go, like the onions, the tomatoes, the corn, And then I add the rice, I mix it well, and then I do the sunny side up eggs on the side. And I'm gonna add some cilantro instead of scallions. Fried rice, Mexican style, arroz frito. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Say hello to my little fried rice. And now, the best part of the dish, the beer. Now let's start plating. So I know it's a little bit different. It's not the classic fried rice, but this is my fried rice. Uno, dos. A little chile de árbol sauce. This is my soy sauce. My Mexican soy sauce. Red onions. Queso fresco. Cilantro. Oh wait, there is more. And then I garnish it with avocado and radishes just to make it look pretty and just to have some kind of a butter. I always say that, you know, avocado is my butter for my dish. So that makes the dish even better. There you have it. Mexican fried rice.
The rices are complete, and now I'm ready to eat them all.
I'm so excited to try what everyone made. I want to go to Frank's because I already ate mine.
I want to try Suzu's. I haven't tried this.
I tried Suzu's. I love ginger. My daughters hate ginger.
Really?
So every time we eat sushi, I always get to eat the ginger part, which is
They
great.
give it to you. That's nice.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, super good.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love the mushrooms in that.
Yeah.
I think
Mushrooms
it's
are
just
so good.
Thank you.
It's got a little heat to it.
Skosh.
One of the things I love about fried rice is that, like, you can do so many different things with it. It's never just one dish, right? Like,
Yeah, really cool. Sorry.
Yeah, it's super versatile.
it's super versatile. You can put kimchi in it. You can put
Yeah, the kimchi.
cotija.
You can make it Mexican.
Yes,
put some chorizo.
I love yours, so it's so good.
When I was looking at the recipes, I was like, oh, well, you know, there's a lot of similar steps, there's a lot of similar ingredients, and yet the final product is like so different.
Completely different.
Listen, the pineapple here, it's a wow.
This is what I'm saying. I love pineapple fried rice. The first time I had it, I said, this is great.
The only pineapple that I put in my food is when I eat tacos al pastor.
Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
which are
but this is
also
great.
my favorite taco, probably.
Not in the rice,
Yeah.
but this is great.
I love
Emily,
the
that's so
complexity for
good.
this one, like with the cumin, with the pineapple. You get that creaminess from the mayo.
Yeah, the mayo is
And the
really good.
cashews, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that a lot of the building blocks are so similar, but they all do taste really different.
Yeah.
I love the sausage that smells. This is like bacon.
Yeah.
Little
Bacon
smoky,
sausage.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice complexity to it.
Totally.
Now let's try the paella.
Yeah, I love the idea of Mexican fried rice. And it's because
It's
that's
so
what's so
good.
great about fried rice is you can make it with anything. You can make it with your leftovers, like whatever it is, so it doesn't have to be any one flavor profile.
I would demolish all of these.
I know.
Yeah.
I could really do some damage.
Not spam.
I'm gonna make myself sick. I want to eat them all. I'm gonna eat them all. Like, my sodium and cholesterol is gonna be like up here.
Welcome to my life.
We have 5 beautiful, I hate to say restaurant quality, but restaurant quality.
We
dishes.
did it! Oh my gosh. I learned a lot too of like different techniques. Like even again, like a lot of the building blocks were similar. I learned a lot watching each of you work too. Of like, oh, that's interesting because I usually am just doing this at home, like half asleep, not paying attention. So that was
Yeah.
really cool to see.
Yeah. Suzu, the butter. I feel like I've never had
Yeah.
butter fried rice.
Who
Like,
would have thought butter and fried
Such
It's
a
rice?
just
good
nice
addition.
and rich, and you know, just adds that extra little layer, that little depth to the fried rice. So happy about that.
I love it.
Great
My
job.
favorite part about all this is you guys. I think you guys made like each plate of rice reflects who you are.
Yeah.
You know where you're from and all this stuff, and I think it's amazing
That's so
how we get
nice.
to share the same
Personality
table.
in rice.
Yeah, basically. I mean, thank you guys for being
No,
part of
thank
this.
you.
Yeah.
And again, Cantina, it's your casa.
I was gonna say thank you for having
Rent
us.
is due on the 1st.
Yeah. Joe, do you feel like you learned like enough to make fried rice, or no?
I learned how delicious everybody's fried rice is.
That's even
That's
better.
what I learned.
So what you're saying is you're not making this at home.
No. I think what I learned is that I love when 5 people cook different fried rices for me to eat. Yeah. You guys could all come over.
We have to have martinis before that, though.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Hey.
I can do that.
Well, that's what I call fried rice. All right, let's. I'm gonna do this after, and then we're done.
Let's take a quick selfie. Come on, get closer. Oh, there we go. Is everybody in it? Yeah.
All right, those were our fried rices. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to smash a like on it, and you can always subscribe to see more videos like this. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch up with you later. Bye.
Adios.
Miss you already.
Everything is better when we're cooking together, yeah.
I'm a little baby. No, that's weird. Cut that. I'm so sorry.